Hey, this is Tim Squires coming at you from poolside today. And I had this thought that's been going through my mind. As you see, I have the pool hair going and pool wet stuff. And I just wanted to share a thought I had with you today. I heard a story this earlier this week from David Wood, who is a multimillionaire. And this story is something that he gave, and I wanted to share it with you. It's a story about a bear that had been taken captive, this wild bear, mean, and they put him in a cage. And at first the bear he was really upset about being in a cage. He was furious and tried to swap his claws through the bars at anybody that would come by and try to feed him or do anything. He was upset because he was free. He had been free to do whatever he wanted to do, go wherever he wanted to go, and eat any time that he wanted to eat. Well, they fed him at the same time every day, and the bear started getting the idea, this wild bear got the idea that somebody was going to come by and feed him, and everything was going to be okay. And so sooner or later, his eyes glazed over, and he started to get more and more just satisfied with where he was, to the point where one of the guys who was feeding him said to the other one, he said, "Watch this. I bet you I can take this cage out and he'll leave me alone. He won't hit me." And the other guy said, "Okay, but when you do that, I'm going to run and hide and stay someplace safe." So he did. The first guy removes the cage, and the bear is still docile because he knew that this guy was going to feed him, and he didn't have anything to do. He didn't have anywhere to go, and it wouldn't bother him to swipe at the guy or anything. He was glazed over and just docile. And so they had, quote, tamed the bear. You may have heard a story similar. I heard another story about an elephant that had been taken captive, a big, huge elephant, and the elephant was upset about being taken captive too, and they put a huge chain on his leg and tied him to a huge stake. And for a long time, that elephant attempted to get loose, but couldn't because of the chain. And eventually, the elephant just quit trying. And then they would take a smaller chain and a smaller chain until finally they just put a little thin rope on his leg. And the elephant didn't know the difference between the chain, the huge chain, and the little teeny rope. He was strong enough to snap the rope, but because of his training with a big chain, he didn't do anything. He just tugged at it a little bit and saw that it was there, and that was all. And the whole point of this is to tell you that, we were meant for more than what we are, but over a period of time, we've been caged, captured, and we've been chained to a mindset that tells us that we can't be anything more than what we are. We can't do anything more than what you can do. You can't be anything more. You can't have anything more. And so instead of trying, instead of attempting, instead of looking at the little puny cage that might be around us or the rope that might be holding us down, that we could easily snap if we decide to, we tend to just sit around and wait for things to happen to us, like the bears, this glazed over eyes, just waiting for somebody to feed him. The elephant, the same way. And so my whole point of this is to tell you that, there is no big chain, there is no cage, there is nothing to keep you from being all that you were designed to be. There isn't anything. See this fence? There's a fence. The fence is nothing. I can get through it with no way. There's a door to get through it. And in your life, there's a doorway to get out. There's a doorway to get out of the financial stuff that you're in. There's a doorway to get out of whatever it is that's keeping you from being all that you want to be. This is what I want you to do. There's a link down below. It's called succeedwithtim.info. Click on that thing and go through it. Leave your email address, and hey, let's build a team together. Let's not just free ourselves, but free other people, as many as we can. Let them know those chains are gone, the cage is gone, and you can be whoever you want to be. Have a great and awesome day.